Hello, in this video we're going to discuss apartheid and its origins. So there was an experiment done in heaven and involved Satan in the first history. We were curious to see what would happen if he became a world leader on a planet. And what we found was that he would categorize people into groups. This involved artificial intelligence. He did implement a mark on people's hands and foreheads, and he divided them into groups, which weren't allowed to see each other ever again. He imposed hardship on some and rewards on others, and this left us bewildered as to his reasons, but he did it anyway. This experiment lasted 800 years, and what happened was the technology of the underground was developed, which is a resistance to tyranny and apartheid. So the underground involves people working together in order to support each other under hardship and undermine hardship. The underground technology was brought to earth in the form of angels who were trained to operate in this manner. Some examples: in America, when there was slavery, there was also an underground. It has been mentioned by some people. They helped smuggle people north to where it was where they would no longer be slaves. Another example is Nazi Germany. The underground worked there, and in places like France and Germany and throughout the entire country. And Hitler and the Nazis were always trying to find them, but never succeeded. Another place is communism. Countries under communism, angels are sent there to work as an underground and help support people under hardship. So that's what they do. A sign that a country could be under apartheid and its people not know is when you apply for a passport renewal and you require a referee. So this divides the people into groups, requiring a referee who already has a passport that is current. If in the case of New Zealand, they do not allow the use of a person who can act as a referee that doesn't have a passport, which means that the country is divided into two groups. One group that has a passport, another group that doesn't. If this were left, you could wind up with a society without passports because they've all expired and no one can get a new one. So there's something very dodgy going on with the referee system. And so even a person that you've known you cannot use. You have to use a person that has a passport. Even a person who's a justice of the peace cannot be a referee for a passport renewal. Yet that is why the justice of the peace was added to the tech tree in the first place, is for people to get documents signed and verified with the support of someone if they were new to an area. And yet this is rejected for passport renewal as a referee. I'm the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.